The Noochie touts the title of the world's first 3D printed vaporizer. It is printed from ceramic and glazed with lead-free glass. It is made from the same stuff as the dishes in your kitchen. This is the first vape that I've seen that can pretty much go unnoticed in a cabinet. In fact, it looks like something your yoga teacher would break out as they're trying to open your chakras with some ancient elixir. I'm not sure if it can open your third eye, but it'll leave it bloodshot. The Noochie comes in a handful of colors to match the lazy afternoon vibe it gives off. This one will melt the stress away sip by sip like a cup of tea. The Noochie comes in an envelope with a seal on it. I've read. The Noochie I had was gifted by an awesome FC member who I won't mention. That being said, what does come in the retail package with the vape is a brush, a O-ring, some screens, with a multifunctional tool to help you overcome any task the Noochie requires of you. The glaze finish also makes it feel good in your hand. It has a non-slip layer of rubber cement on the bottom. You'll notice the Noochie has a nice, won't break easily feel to it, which means be nice to the Noochie because if it hits you back, you may need stitches. The flame can be pointed in the intake for bigger clouds and a higher risk of combustion, or across the intake for lower temp training wheel hits. It heats via convection and does require a stir after every hit to optimize flavor. The flame needs to be pro-life Christian conservative, or you'll introduce your bowl to the flames of hell. I have charred a bowl before, and after a stir it still had flavor. That's impressive for any vape. I don't like to heat head on, but rather angled from the side while adjusting the torch over the intake like the rising sun. So when I said same stuff as plates, no joke, the Noochie is dishwasher safe minus the screen, which can be soaked or torched. Soap and hot water should get the Noochie back to printer tray fresh. If not, you can always cover the mouthpiece and fill it with alcohol, cover the intake and give it a shake, or use Q-tips. I haven't had to clean it since I got it a couple months ago. The biggest problem buildup area is the screen, which I noticed was clogged after a performance drop. The exterior does pick up grime from your fingers like any cup would, so be warned. The Noochie should be right for you if you want a micro-dosing butane vape, you live in a sketchy neighborhood and want something that not only vapes but disables criminals, you want an intimate experience with your herbs, are attentive and like to pay attention to things, you want something that doesn't look like a piece and has the ability to blend in, you want a bedside vape that works while you're on your back, you want something that you can occasionally combust in but clean like new, when done right, you like high flavor, low temp hits, or you just have a crush on your yoga instructor. The Noochie might not work well if you think butane vaporizers are unsafe, you're not able to dance the line between vapor and combustion, you don't have access to butane lighters, your third eye is closed and the other two don't work well because aim is required, you think constant stirring is a pain in the ass, you want something friends can use with little instruction, you want something with an easier to control throttle, it goes from cold to combustion fast, or if the yoga instructor just left you for the aerobics instructor and you want closure. This won't let you forget. If flame power vaporizers are like learning how to ride bikes, the Noochie is a unicycle. It may be harder to get the hang of, but once you do, it's cool to use and the hits are flavorful, but control is tougher with no handlebars, and some people enjoy the stability of two wheels. The ceramic makes for great tasting hits, and it would be great to see some water options in the future. Thanks for watching and subscribe. April is upon us.